residents of a town in Los Angeles can finally have some peace of mind and much needed sleep after the man who was responsible for their discomfort and terror was arrested by the police. So this guy, Gary Boydiazian, I hope I'm saying that correctly, was blasting these horns 3 times a day to apparently bring attention to the police. He wanted the police to assist him because his ex's father-in-law is harassing him apparently, or bothering him, or threatening his life, something along those lines. So I guess the police didn't take anything he said seriously, and so he was like, you guys are going to just have to deal with me until somebody does something about this threat that I have. So he tied these huge horns by a tree near his house, and 3 times a day residents would have to endure ear-splitting noise, even at night. So because he wanted to bring attention to the issue. You guys, can you imagine? Now you guys, I was thinking about this story at first. When I saw it, I was like, okay, what is this now? What is this guy up to? I thought it had to do with policy. I thought it was a zoning issue. I thought a neighbor was bothering him. So I didn't really get a full picture until I heard that he got arrested. So this is crazy, you guys. Like, that is just crazy. And you guys, people have issues. People have mental health issues, and I'm not trying to downplay that, but this is what happens when people just are under so much stress, and they're not feeling like anybody can hear them. This is what happens. Like, people now feel like, okay, if I'm not at peace, nobody else is going to have peace. So, and this apparently was going on for months, you guys. I can't even imagine. And then imagine the heat. You know how hot it is. Now imagine LA is like twice as hot as any other place in the States. And the heat, and then dealing with this ear-splitting noise, and dealing with this guy who is not stopping. And you guys, residents were calling the police about this, but every time the police came, they couldn't arrest him because he had already, like, they needed to hear it and be present. So finally it happened, and the guy got arrested. You guys, it's so crazy. When he was arrested, he called the police scum, and yeah, this is obviously mental illness. The guy didn't even see that what he was doing was just unbelievable and appalling. He was like, I need help, and I'm being threatened. So yeah, finally people can have some peace. I cannot even begin to imagine. It reminds me of a movie where I think Samuel Jackson, in the movie, he was a neighbor to the actors were Kira Washington and this other guy, I forgot his name. And Kira was married to oh my god, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Kira was married to the white guy in the movie, and she's a black woman, and the neighbor, Samuel Jackson, was not happy about the relationship. So I forgot the name, but he would blast this horn every time, and he would direct it at their house because he wasn't happy that they were dating. It was so crazy. So when I heard this story, it immediately reminded me of that movie, and I can only imagine the discomfort, the terror, the frustration of dealing with this guy. And yeah, finally it comes to an end. Let me know what you guys think. Moving on, Costco. Please make purchase history searchable. Not my words, but the words of a frustrated Reddit user who claims that the shopping app for Costco is 20 years back. like they're way back in the early aughts with their shopping app. Apparently, users are saying that, you know, the Costco app only allows them to search products and see what's on sale and track their orders. And, you know, they're saying the interface feels like it's stuck 20 years ago. And some of the users are saying that they're convinced that the lack of the feature is intentional. Another person complained that the slow app is, you know, taking forever to load. And another user said that they feel like, quote, "We don't care, you will still buy from us." Yeah, so you guys, another person said, "I wish they had the same functionality of the Sam's Club where you can scan your items as you shop and pay in the app before leaving the store." Wow, that would be really a convenient, because who wants to be stuck in line waiting to pay? So yeah, you guys, you know that Costco is like known for, you know, the bulk products that they sell. You know, they source directly from warehouses and they pass those savings on to their customers, which is why it's a favorite. And also, you guys, you have to remember that the brand has focused so much, has put on a huge emphasis on in-store experience, you know, like with the treasure hunt, rearranging the entire store so that when shoppers return, they are now doing a treasure hunt, looking for the products and spending more time at the store, and therefore spending more money. So I guess Costco was just so busy with their, you know, in-store experience that they forgot about their app. That's the only thing that makes sense. So I'm sure they're going to do something about it. They're going to maybe have a treasure hunt online, but you know, the brand is known for their in-store experience. And I think another thing that, honestly, this is what I think, you guys. I don't work for them, but I feel like a company like a huge company like Costco obviously has a marketing team that knows what it's doing. They know how their app is, and so I feel like they want people to come into their store. You know, they're known for those, you know, treats that they give people, and so this is what makes them what they are. So if they make the interface like very modern, who's going to go to the store? Those are just my thoughts, you guys. Let me know what you think. Moving on to, people spend so much time on their phones that this is now being measured in miles. Obviously everyone has, like, most people have a phone, and this is something that you guys can relate to, but on average people are spending 6 to 8 hours on their phone. And experts are saying that this is affecting productivity, you guys. It leads to, you know, low morale, and people are just distracted even while at work. And the time to, like, people are doing it like, and then 3 minutes later they're back on it. So the intervals are like 3 minutes. So this is affecting productivity at work, and it's costing the country or the economy $8 trillion. And you guys know that this 8 trillion can go to paying the national debt. You guys know that that number is humongous. And then, so if you want to contribute to, if you want to help your children's children not be in debt, you know, to the economy, stop using your phone, because this is like not good. And also, if you're not productive, that means you do not have a long you're not going to be in the job long enough, because you're not producing anything. You're costing the job. So you guys, I just wanted you to know that, and let me let you know which states are leading. So people in Arizona spend 8 hours a day, and annually 115 miles. This is like they're measuring this with the thumb, so that is so funny. Number 2 is Washington, then 3 is Kentucky, number 4 is Missouri, 5 is New Mexico, Texas, Maryland, Louisiana, South Carolina, and Georgia. Wow. So yeah, these states are where people use the phone the most. They scroll the most. I thought these states that I just mentioned would be, states that are not, like, they don't have extreme winters. I don't think. Like Arizona is very hot. Okay, people obviously don't want to be outside at this time. But Arizona, like this is the place where you would want to be outdoors, just having a great time. Washington, I guess they're talking about Seattle. That place rains a lot. Kentucky, I don't even know. These places are not places that are known to have like very bad weather. So I would expect them to have less scrolling times. Yeah, so I don't think this trend is going to go downwards. It's just crazy, you guys. The way people are using their phones, myself included, is just insane. It has ruined relationships. It has ruined dinner time. It has ruined, like, people are just on this screen 24. Like, I even know some kids who are on their phones like 18 hours for 18 hours straight. Like, they just sleep for the 6 and then it's crazy, you guys. It's a crazy thing, and people need to go out more. This has to be done consciously, because even when I wake up, I resist. I have to, like, literally, this is what I'm saying, you guys. You have to, because it's so programmed, like, to just reach for the phone. You have to now go into your subconscious and say, oh, before I get this, let me do this. Plan to go outside, write, do some writing, take photos, spend time talking with your loved ones, not on phone, of course. Go outside and touch grass. Just decrease the amount of phone usage, because you guys, it's just crazy. It has changed how we live. Let me know what you think, you guys. Bye.